Morning, class. How we doing? You all right? Yeah, I feel that. It's a nice day though out, ain't it?
All right. Good afternoon, Riverview Gardens. We're very excited to be with you today. My name is Johnny Middleton, and I'm the Vice President of Monsanto Incorporated. I brought along my Marketing Director, Monroe Porter, today. We're going to talk with you about why good writing is important and give you some pro tips on how to write really well. So, if you answer some questions for us today, we have a little bit of incentive for you. So, keep engaged. Who knows why writing is important? Nobody?
All right, we'll come back to you. All right, well, why writing is important? It's important not only in the classroom setting, but also in the real world. It is a vital tool to have business success and financial success. So today, I brought alongside one of our interns, Hayden, here. I remember when he was in high school, it was not one of his favorite passions was writing, but as he got into the business world, he saw how important it was to be successful. So, Hayden, what is, going back to high school and not being a very good writer and then looking at the business world now, what is important about writing to you?
Really, yeah, like Monroe said, I really hated writing in high school. I really struggled with it. I didn't see the point. I didn't think it would be beneficial in my professional life. But as I got this internship at Monsanto, I've learned how crucial of a skill it is. And as somebody that in high school didn't pay attention in English class, I'm really behind the 8 ball, and I would urge you to not make that same mistake. Go to class, learn about it, and it'll be really beneficial for you in the future.
Awesome, thanks Hayden. So what I talked about is mistakes to avoid while writing. Now there's some common errors and ways to fix it pretty easily. The first one is not getting to the point quickly. This is kind of like beating around the bush, not getting to the point that the reader's trying to get at. An easy way to fix that is know what you want to say and say it. There's a lot of thoughts going on in your head. It's best to put it down on a piece of paper, organize your thoughts, and concise it for your reader. The next one is spelling errors. I promise you, I make this common error all the time. And the easy way to fix it is to slow down and use this vital tool called spell check. I know, it's incredible. Now the next one is run-on sentences. This is also common because a lot of times as we talk out loud, we put down on our paper exactly what we're saying out loud, and that causes it to get run on and go over and over the same point. Divide your thoughts, so that way it's easy for the reader to understand. The next one is apostrophe abuse. Like I said, still have this problem, and an easy way to look at it is look at plural versus possessive. Now, Johnny's going to write down dogs, and then dogs with an apostrophe. Now, do you guys know what the difference is between the two? You still right there, have any idea? Okay, well I'll tell you a little bit, make sure you're totally on point. The apostrophe means possessive, where the without apostrophe is plural. Now the next thing is error pattern blindness. This is common because a lot of times we aren't consistent enough with our writing to really see how to fix it. And be cognizant of those mistakes, because as you go through anything, the majority of the time you'll find a mistake and you'll be able to correct it over time.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Monroe. So, now that you know what the common mistakes to avoid are, I'm going to tell you some things to step up your writing and get to a professional level. Take it up a few notches. Number one is know your target audience. Know who you're speaking to. Adhere to that. Number two, keep it simple. You don't have to go all over the place with your writing. Just make it nice and easy. Number three is use a strong and active voice. Try to speaking to your audience, there. Number four is being inviting and personal. Make it about them, not you. So to make it about you and not me, I'm going to bring you some pieces of Snickers if anyone wants any. There you go. Number four, use facts over hyperboles. So instead of saying we're number one, say we're the leader in our industry. Next is engage the emotions. Tug at people's heartstrings a little bit. Tell them a story about yourself that they can relate to. Number 6 is read it aloud. If they can understand what it means when it's being said out loud, then chances are they can understand what it means when it's on the paper. Number 7 is perspective. Always be thinking about the perspective that you want your audience to see, and try to use your words to get around that.
That's 5 minutes.
All right, class, well, thank you for your time. Now we'd like to answer any questions you guys have out there.
Well, if you give me a second, I'll set it up for question and answers. All right, here we go.
So whoever asks a question today, we're going to give you a little Snickers.
Well, all your company does is destroy the environment and poison people. Why should I become like you guys?
Well, a promise is a promise. Snickers incoming.
Sure. I'll get on that. So that's a very good question. And as an agricultural company, and us trying to benefit the atmosphere in the world, although there are some stigmas out there, and if you go online and you can kind of find any way to find a negative about anything. However, our industry is here to benefit the world. And over time, even though the stigmas come up, we are a billion-dollar corporation. And by using that, we're here to help improve the environment and improve the world.
I'm going to add to that and say that we want you to be successful. You are part of the community and we're part of the community. And to grow a healthy community together, we want everyone to be as successful as possible.
You know, I think this is all BS, you know? I mean, how's this going to help me feed my kid? I mean, she's coming out in like a month, right? I mean, this school is hardly worth my time.
Well, you know, professional writing skills are going to help you get a higher paying job. And so you can have...
I can't get a job right now.
I know it's tough. Just stay in high school, keep to it, stick at it. If you get everything really well in high school, if you make good decisions, and if you have good habits in high school, those good habits are going to roll over and be a lot easier in the professional world. I don't know, you have anything on that?
Just to kind of build off that, like you said, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And although right now it doesn't look like it's going to roll over to the real world, by applying yourself in the classroom, it's ultimately going to allow you to have a lot more success in the real world. So sometimes you just got to put your head down and stick with it, and ultimately you're going to find success if you stick with it.
That was pretty harsh, huh?
Yeah.
You guys did a good job. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for your time. Want that Snickers bar?
Actually, I'll save it till when I see Louise.
Beautiful.